Hey, it's Brendon Payne again, and today I wanted to talk about a topic that comes up a lot with newer agents or new licensees when they begin their career, and that's the question of what's the difference between coaching and training in our business. You hear the terms coaching and training used interchangeably a lot, so it's really important that you make the distinction in your business on first, what do you need? Second, kind of what types of activities does coaching involve? What types of activity does training involve? And then once you can identify those, you're going to be able to be better equipped to figure out the right fit for the company, the broker, the owner, your coach, whatever direction you're going. You'll be able to have a better idea of what you need in your development. So understanding the difference between them is going to help a lot as you move forward in your career. So let's look first at training. Training is typically the basics, the ins and outs, the nuts and the bolts of what the job is. So if you think about a new licensee, part of your training is going through the new licensee courses, taking the test, all the ins and outs that you have to do in order to become a licensed agent. Now, once you have a license, training continues, and it's the normal things that you would learn in a new industry, how to write a contract, the differences between a buyer agency agreement and a listing contract, the disclosure, all of those different things where they're required knowledge for you to go out and do your job effectively, but they're very specific and they're very technical, meaning there are not a lot of there. You learn it and it doesn't change a lot, if that makes sense. Coaching, on the other hand, is really more of the behind the scenes. How do you grow? How do you develop? How do you actually take the tools that you learn through the training that you receive? Because once you have a license, then you're able to go out and help people buy and sell real estate. But coaching comes in when the rubber meets the road and you say, all right, what do I need to do in order to go find clients? When I find clients, how do I communicate effectively with them and then be able to convert the leads that I get? So you can see there's a distinct difference between the initial training that you get and then beyond that, the coaching, which is how do you use that training? How do you use those basic skills now that you have in order to grow your business? Now, one of the key distinctions that you're going to realize if you haven't already experienced this is many companies and many environments that you may come across stop at the training, because when somebody's coming in and they're a new licensee, they need a significant amount of training and they need a significant amount of coaching. And so many companies and many offices will tell you, listen, we're really not equipped, we're really not interested in taking new licensees and showing you from zero how to grow your business. They are, and a lot of times they will, as part of their business plan, they'll let people know, we really want experienced agents that come in and we give them a new place to do their business, but we expect that they already have the training and the coaching that they need to get off and running. So for someone who's been around for a while, that might be a good fit. That might be what they're looking for. But for someone who's looking for more support, then typically the training is going to be a requirement. The coaching is going to be a benefit. So if you think of it that way, everyone that starts in a new industry is going to need training. You're going to have to figure out, where's the fax machine? Where's the copier? Where's the scanner? How do I use DocuSign? How do I use zip forms? How do I use all the tools that I know that I need to do in order to be effective in my job? Everybody's going to need that. But once you've got that, are you in a position to get the coaching you need on how to implement those things to actually go do deals? So those distinct differences are really important. The third thing I want to mention is something that comes up more and more as the business gets more complicated, because as technologies evolve over the last 8, 10, 12 years, the business has become more complicated. There's more things that we can offer our clients. Therefore, it means there's a lot more to learn. And on the coaching side of it, the business continues to evolve and it gets more competitive. So now in this market, you're competing with more companies, more agents, more technology. All those things create a need for mentorship. So training, coaching, a third thing that really you need to consider is how important is mentorship going to be in your career? And by mentorship, I basically mean you've got someone that's going to take you under their wing and show you all the stuff that doesn't take place in the training and the coaching. It's really someone as almost acting as you're the apprentice and they are the person that's going out and bringing you along and showing you, okay, so here's how all this stuff works together. It's all the unwritten rules. It's all the things that fill the gaps, in the knowledge gaps that you have once you get all this information dumped on you as a new licensee. So mentorship is becoming really, really important so that when the new agent comes on or a newer agent comes on, that they realize that not only do they have all the resources, but they've got somebody besides maybe the broker or the owner that might not be as accessible. They've got somebody that can help fill the gaps and walk them through the process, working with a buyer, working with a seller, so that they can start finding success sooner than the agent that has to figure it out on their own. Hopefully this has been helpful. Continue to watch these frequently asked questions that we have that come up, and if there's something that I can answer specifically, please reach out to me, and I look forward to your questions. Thanks so much.